What's happening, lads? Viper here and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I have another squad builder for you guys. This time we're looking at 250k. It's crazy what you can get for 250k on this game currently. This is an insane squad builder that will really help you move up the ranks in FUT Champs. Get you top 200 in squad battles. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go watch it. Or I give a tutorial on how to get top 200 in squad battles if you are interested. Make sure you leave a like on the video as well if you are enjoying the squad builders. And yeah, subscribe if you want more of this content. Anyway, lads, let's get into the squad building. Do you need cheap, reliable coins? Check out MMO EXP for the cheapest coins on the market and use code VIPER to get 5% off. So, first of all, in net, we have one of the best goalkeepers on the game once again, and that's Alisson. 6'3", incredible at dealing with the finesse shots. I don't know why he's so good at dealing with them because he's only 6'3". But yeah, he's brilliant on this game. One of the best goalkeepers. There's a lot of good goalkeepers though. If you don't want him and you prefer to kick in, you could go for Edison here. Because of the way we set up the team here. It's very easy to get the links onto the centre backs. So yeah, if you fancy Edison over Alisson, go for that. It works just the same. And Edison's a bit cheaper. Bring this team down to like 240k. But I prefer Alisson because he's just better, I think. Edison's a bit smaller, so take that into consideration. Moving on to the right back now. We have one of the best right backs on the game as well that's going under the radar quite a lot. He currently has a road to the final card as well, or road to the knockout, I should say. That's Jesus Navas. Obviously, the main area where Navas lacks is his strength. But he kind of makes up for that in his other stats. He's got good aggression, good stamina, brilliant defensive stats, to be fair to him. Good crossing, good dribbling, good passing. One of the best passing fullbacks on the game, which I think is quite undervalued. Obviously, he has 4-star skills as well. I don't know why I almost just said 5-star. And a 2-star weak foot. I've got 5-star skill moves on the brain at the moment. And we've got a lot of 5-star players in this team. That's probably why I said it. But yeah, he's just very well-rounded. I think he'd make a brilliant CDM actually as well. But yeah, he's just a brilliant right back. Very good at the L1 speed boost. Which is really good on this game as well. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with Navas. I really do like his road to the knockout as well. I have had the pleasure of using it on my own account. So yeah, and he's just very, very good. Obviously, road to the knockout, Navas is too expensive for this team. So you have to go for the inform one, which I believe is like 40k right now. Absolute steal for a brilliant right back. Probably better than Hakimi, to be fair, if you can deal with a lack of strength. Moving on to the right centre back, we have a bit of a beast. And we have Eder Militao. And I can't believe how cheap this card is. His passing is a bit shoddy, but he kind of makes up for that with his good dribbling. A few issues with him though are his passing and his composure. But other than that, if you can deal with that, Eder Militao is one of the best centre backs on the game. Great speed, very, very fast card. And yeah, he just performs really, really well in game. And he's very, very good for the chemistry on this team as well. But you can't really go wrong with this card anyway. Once he gets a few special cards, this card is just going to be crazy. So yeah, Eder Militao is a brilliant player for like, what, 2k? Ridiculous. Our left centre-back is actually a new card into the game. And that is Road to the Knockout Veramissimo. He's very, very good. I used his gold card right at the start. Really liked him alongside Pepe. Good passing. Little low on composure again, but he makes up for that elsewhere. With good strength and aggression and great defensive stats. Benfica are doing really well as well. So you could see him getting a few upgrades, which would be really, really nice. He probably won't get the free win upgrade, but he will probably get the through the group stages upgrade. So he gets into the knockout stages. And yeah, he's very, very good. And he is what? 25k. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous card. Our left back is a bit of an odd choice. Don't violate. He's very, 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 very good. Then that's Romaldo. Just look at his stats. Obviously, you've got to be very, very careful with him as he lacks strength and aggression. But he kind of makes up for that himself as well with good dribbling stats and good passing stats. Good vision, good short passing, good long passing for a fullback. He's very, very quick. I'd recommend putting a sentinel on him. His pace is already really good. Maybe you want to put an anchor on him. I would personally go for a sentinel though. And this is another card you just can't go wrong with. He's so cheap as well at a K. And he is as good as, like, you know, Jordi Alba and players like that. He's very, very similar to Jordi Alba, but I think Romaldo just has a bit better passing. So yeah, I do find Romaldo one of them cards that, whilst it looks like it's just for chemistry, He actually performs really, really well, and he's a very, very fun card to play with. So first of all, we are going to do the right centre mid. Sorry, not the right centre mid, the middle centre mid, and that's a right mid. And that's Sane. Now, Sane's got a really, really weird card this year. Medium low work rates, which is a bit strange. 2-star weak foot, which is a bit dodgy. But the way we're going to set up with this team and the way we're going to play with it, he is going to be brilliant for us. He's raw pace, good strength. Well, not good strength, but decent strength. Stamina is a little bit of an issue, so you're going to have to make sure you have a super sub ready to come on. Somebody like a Dharma or somebody like that would be fine. He's got great finishing, great shot power, insane dribbling, and he's just a very, very speedy, powerful player. And that's why we like Sane. Obviously, be careful with the weak foot. But as I said, the way we're going to set up is going to kind of counteract the weak foot problem he has. So we're going to go on to the right CDM now. And that is going to be Valverde. I can't believe how cheap this card is. Our CDMs in this team are crazy good, by the way. And the first one is Valverde. And yeah, he's just such a well-rounded card with a 4-star weak foot. High work rates. Good passing. Insane speed. Again, good defensive stats. He is there to be your solid CDM in this team. Our other CDM is going to be our box-to-box. Yeah, Valverde is there to be the CDM, and he's got the stats for it. He's very poor going forward, but defensively, he's an absolute unit. Very, very good with the 4-star weak foot as well to be able to distribute the ball very well. And he's only 4K as well. Absolutely mental stuff. Awesome card as well. Now moving on to the left DM, we have Leon Goretzka. And this card is so cheap right now. Obviously, we bought it for 166k a long time ago. But he's half the price, slash that in half now, and that's what his price is. He's 80k right now, which is insane for the first ever gold card to be in the Hullet gang. I mean, I just can't really talk too much about this card because just look at that. Pause the video and just look at that. It's insane how good his card is. Awesome strength, awesome defending, awesome dribbling, awesome shooting, and good enough passing. Also has a 4-star weak foot, which is really important, as I've already suggested to you guys. 6'2", so he's good in the air, and he is a very, very, very big powerhouse kind of player. Very good at going forward and dribbling through defences and winning the midfield battles. That's what Goretzka's in the team for. To win the midfield battles with Valverde, you've got two very, 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 very strong CDMs here. Two of the best on the game, and they cost, what, 85k for both of them? Insane stuff. Obviously, we are still very early on in the game, and see these players be so cheap for how good they are is just nuts to me. You just really can't go wrong with these two. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I think it's ridiculous how cheap they are. Yeah, you just can't go wrong with them, man. Moving on to our right wing, we have kind of favourite for me, and that's Dembele. And he's very, very important to this team for how we're going to set up, which I will show you at the end. 5-star, 5-star. Good speed, good shooting, good passing, good dribbling. He needs a dead eye on him. I'll explain why as well when we get into the final part of the video. Where are dead eyes? I can't find them. There you go, there's our dead eyes. Yeah, great thing about this card is he's just so well rounded. If you look at what that does to his card as well, the dead eye, gets his shot power up, which is a really important stat on FIFA. And his finishing goes up as well, which is really important. Good vision increase as well. An awesome short pass increase, which is really, really, really important for how we're going to use him in this team. So moving on to the left wing now, we have Kingsley Coleman. Another one of my favourites, actually. He is just raw pace, and that's what we want him for. Great dribbling, okay finishing, good passing for what he is as well. The only problem with him is his 3-star weak foot. But yeah, he's another one of them cards that is just raw pace, similar to Sane, and that's what we need for how we're setting up again. I feel like a broken record just talking about how we're setting up, but the way we are setting this team up is very important to have these raw pace players, as these are going to be our wide options. And yeah, he's brilliant as well, man. Very, very quick, very, very good on the ball, very good at the byline passes, and that is what he's there for, really. And then we have our striker. Obviously, I want to preface as well real quick, guys. This is only going to get 99 chemistry right now. Once you get loyalty, though, it will go up to 100, which is fine. And we've got Ben Yedder as the last player. And he is your you know, he's your number one striker, the one who's going to finish everything for you, and just be deadly in front of goal. That's what we like. Ben Yedder, 5-star weak foot, which is really important as well. If you notice, we have a few low weak foots, but then our midfield 2 is a 4-star weak foot. Our middle cam and our striker in this team are both 5-star weak foot. And the most important thing with Dembele is he is going to be a 5-star skill move player. He's going to be playing at middle cam, which is really, really important. And yeah, Yedder's just really, really good. Very, very good in front of goal. Just dead-eyed kind of player who's going to finish everything for you. And in terms of the way we're going to set this up, I always do that. It's like I'm doing a custom tactics video. But 4-2-3-1, I'm going to set it up something like that. So you want the left-footed on the left-hand side and the right-footed on the right-hand side for the byline passes. 2 CDMs there, insane setup here. And we've got Dembouz and Yedder as our 2 like really important players. You know, we've got him with good passing now, which is why we put the dead eye on him. Our 2 wide players who are very powerful, and then Yedder to finish everything off. And our 2 CDMs are just ridiculous. So I think this is one of the most balanced teams I've built. In terms of tactics that I would set this up with, I'll show you the instructions that I'd go with. So what I would do, you know, set up like that perfectly. And then I'd have stay forward on Yedder, stay forward, get into the box for cross, get into box for the 2 wides, stay back, cover centre on Valverde, cover centre on Goretzka, stay back on the fullbacks. And that is how I'd set that up personally. And that's how balanced the team is. You know, I feel like this is crazy. You can get this for 250k right now. Must build, in my opinion, if you are a bit low on coins and you need a team that will carry you through rivals, squad battles, and champs. So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on it and you'll subscribe to the channel if you're not already. That's going to be it from me for now, guys. So take care.